The iSync iNSTAFit hearing aid, battery fitted, and the cuff, the fitting cuff sized to the person's ear, ready to go. What's the next stage before the patient's free to go home and enjoy a world of better hearing with an invisible fit? Well, basically it's very simple. What I use is an application on a laptop computer, and it uses a system called DTMF, dual tone multi-frequency. So it's tone pulses that are played into the hearing aid, it recognises them, and it actually then sets the hearing aid appropriate for the individual's needs. On the actual application itself, you can see, if you look on the screen here, that this particular hearing aid will fit losses up to moderately severe, which is a very wide range of hearing. And what these products tend to work well with are people with high frequency hearing loss, good hearing in the low frequencies, and that again accounts for the majority of people who present for hearing aids. So once I've actually completed the audiometric assessment, where we test the person's hearing, we can then look at this profile and decide where they fit within this fitting range. Let's take an example of somebody who fits in this third category, fairly significant loss, particularly in the high frequencies. All we basically do is we take the hearing aid. We can do this in two ways, and for the purposes of the video we'll do it using the speakers on the laptop computer. But the better way of doing it is actually to take a pair of headphones that are connected to the computer, fit the hearing aid to the person, and then put the headphones on, or the hearing aids to the person, one in each ear, and then program using the headphones. But because you'll not be able to hear the tones that are going to make this hearing aid programmable, I'll do it with the speakers. And all I basically do is select, in this case, band 3, click, and you heard the tones. Let me remind you again. And those tones have programmed that hearing aid to that particular loss. The patient's then free to evaluate the sound quality. Say for example the patient says, well, could just do with being a wee bit louder. All I need to do is come down here where I can adjust 4 parameters: low frequency gain, high frequency gain, overall gain, or overall output. And I'm able to either increase different pulse tones, and that increases the overall gain in steps of 2 dB up to a maximum of 12 decibels. Or if they said it was a little bit too loud, I can continue to reduce the gain in 2 dB steps until it's comfortable. It's as simple as that. And amazingly, what you can also do, if the patient was at home and after a few weeks of wear they wanted a little bit of an adjustment, but it was difficult for them to get in, we can actually do it over the phone. We can have the hearing aid close to the person's telephone, play the tones through the phone, and this will then be adjusted. So that makes it a very flexible system, very user friendly.